Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Havana Media. And of course, if you are a new member to our YouTube channel, remember to always hit that subscribe button, like, and of course, share this video, because today we are going to talk about something that affects every single Kenyan. It's about the rising cost of living, the endless taxes, and a statement from Treasury CS John MBADI that has left many Kenyans both surprised and also emotional. In Kenya today, life has become harder than ever. Prices of basic items like food, fuel, electricity, even transport have gone up. Every month, new taxes are introduced or old ones are increased. From small business owners in Gikomba and Kibra to the farmers in Eldoret and teachers in Kisii, everyone feels the pressure. Many Kenyans are asking themselves, until when? And now, for the first time since taking over as Treasury CS, John MBADI has openly admitted that he truly feels the pain Kenyans are going through. Speaking to Reuters, MBADI said something many didn't expect from a government official. He said, "I deeply feel the pain Kenyans experience whenever the government raises taxes." He went on to explain that these decisions are not made easily, and that sometimes the government has no other option because of the country's growing debt of financial pressure.
I don't know whether, Mr. Chairman, you are aware, but I believe you are, that this country almost defaulted in paying their loan last year, which almost caused economic disaster. And therefore, we would not even be talking about CBS to implement today. We would actually be talking about whether we can sustain our workforce in employment. And so I am cautioning that as we discuss, and I agree that our lecturers, our staff who teach in our public universities are not adequately remunerated, and they need even better salaries, including other public servants. But again, we must also be alive to the challenges that we are facing. And in conclusion, it would also interest you to know, Chairman and the committee, that in 2013, we were only spending about 16% of our ordinary revenue in terms of taxes in paying public wage bill. Today, Mr. Chairman, we have gone beyond 40% in a period of less than 12 years. Up to January this year, we were paying, our wage bill per month was 75 billion shillings, translating to 900 billion shillings per year. Today, it has gone up by 5 billion shillings more per month. It is now 80 billion shillings. That is 960 billion shillings per year. And that is not very good position to be in. It is not sustainable. And we'll end up crowding out capital expenditure if we are not careful. And if you crowd out funding of our development budgets, we will not have economy growing at all. And therefore, we may not even in future be able to pay salaries and meet other recurrent costs.
It was a rare moment of honesty from someone at the heart of government. And for many Kenyans, that statement brought mixed feelings. Some appreciated his empathy, others said words alone are not enough. MBADI also revealed that the government is now in talks with the International Monetary Fund, IMF, to unlock another loan. He said that if this loan goes through, it will help restart several projects that had stalled due to lack of funds. But this part of his statement has caused even more debate. Many Kenyans are asking, if we keep borrowing, who will pay these loans? Critics say that every time Kenyans borrow from IMF or World Bank, the ordinary citizens end up suffering through new taxes and higher cost of living. Others argue that Kenyans must borrow to survive, that without these loans, salaries will delay, schools won't function, and development projects will stop completely. On social media, reactions have been pouring in since MBADI'S interview. Some Kenyans praised him for at least acknowledging the people's suffering. One user wrote, "Finally, someone in government has admitted the truth that people are really struggling." But others were harsh. Another person said, "Feeling our pain is not enough. We need action, not sympathy."
For the sake of the children and students of this country, we are going to convene the organs of the union so that we can reconsider. However, the ministry should apologize to us for calling us confused and that we should go back to class. The next thing, IPCCF should reconsider how they manage university staff. A study should be conducted on motivational and job satisfaction needs of public university workers in Kenya. The way IPCCF manages university staff is perfunctory. If you can see the way lecturers came out to strike, those are people who could go up to January. But because of your chairmanship, because of the honorable members that have talked to us, I'm going to plead with our members so that we can reconsider. You don't push us. You don't call us names. The next thing I'm saying, the worst of the worst, chair, is 80-20. They give us 80% and 20% to remain. 80% will be 5 billion. So that 2 billion is taken to 2026, 2027. My irreducible minimum for the sake of you and the honorable committee members and the students of this country. Thank you very much.
Economists have also warned that while empathy is good, Kenya's borrowing spread could push the country into deeper financial trouble. They say what's needed now is financial discipline, budget cuts, and a real pain to create jobs, not just more taxes. If you walk through Kenyan markets today, for example in Kisumu, Nairobi, Mombasa, or Nakuru, you will see the reality MBADI was talking about. Business is low, prices are high. People are spending less because their money no longer has value. A mother choosing between buying food or paying school fees. A border rider struggling to buy fuel on these roads. A very young graduate searching for work for years. These are not just numbers on paper. These are real stories. And when the Treasury raises taxes, it's these ordinary Kenyans who feel it the most. Now, MBADI has promised that the government will try to balance between raising revenue and protecting citizens from suffering. He also said Kenyans must stabilize its economy, but at the same time, he admitted that we must never lose sight of the people. Many are now watching closely to see what will come out of the new IMF talks. Now, will the government manage to secure a deal that benefits Kenyans? Or will it lead to even tougher times ahead? At Havana Media, we believe this is the time for leaders to walk and the talk. Kenyans don't just need sympathy. They also need real solutions. If John MBADI and the Treasury team truly understands the pain of Kenyans, then let that be seen in the next budget, in fairer taxes, and in job creation programs. Because true leadership is not about power, it's about service. That's it for today's story. Truly CS John MBADI says he feels the pain of Kenyans, but only time will tell if those words will turn into real action. Now, you as our viewer, what do you think? Do you believe the government truly understands what Kenyans are going through in the ground? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video so that more people can join the conversation. This is Havana Media, where every story, of course, matters. My name is Oduor Billy, and see you in the next one.